The rain was heavy that night. I drove on the mountain road. Water covered my window. I could not see well. Everything was dark and quiet. My car moved slowly. The road was empty. No other cars were there. I felt scared. Something was wrong in the air. Then I heard a loud sound. A car crashed down the cliff. Metal hit rocks. The noise was terrible. I stopped my car fast. My heart beat very hard. I looked at the road below. I saw another car. It waited in the dark. 2 men stood near it. They pulled someone from the crashed car. It was a man. Blood was on his face. He could not fight back. He was very hurt. The 2 men hit him. They hit him many times. I wanted to scream. I wanted to help him. But fear stopped me. I could not move at all. Then they put him back in the car. They moved things around. They made it look like an accident. Rain washed the blood away. Everything looked normal now, but it was not normal. I sat in my car. I was shaking. What did I just see? This was murder, but it looked like an accident now. A man walked toward me. He came from the shadows. Rain fell on his face. He held a gun. Blood was on his clothes. The rain mixed with the blood. His eyes met mine. They were cold eyes, dark eyes. But something was wrong. His face showed no feelings, but his hands were very tight. His fingers were white. He held his gun hard. This man was not happy. He did not want to do this. I could see it somehow. He looked like he was dying inside. He came to my car door. He pulled me out. He pushed me against the car. Rain fell on us both. His face was very close now. "If you tell anyone," he said, his voice was quiet, "you will die too. Go. Now." His words were like ice. I could not breathe. The gun was in his hand. He could kill me right now, but he did not. I looked at his eyes again. They were still cold, but behind the cold, something else lived there. Guilt, pain, shame. His eyes said sorry, but his mouth said go. "Please," I said. My voice shook. "Please, go," he said again, louder this time. I ran back to my car. My hands shook very bad. I could not hold the keys. I dropped them. I picked them up. Finally, I opened the door. I started the car. I drove away fast. Rain hit my window hard. I could not see the road, but I did not stop. I just drove and drove. My whole body shook. I held the wheel tight. Tears came to my eyes. What just happened? Did I really see that? Was it real? I drove for many miles. The rain did not stop. The road was dark. I was alone, very alone. When I got home, I sat in my car. I could not move. I was too scared, too shocked. My mind showed me the same things again and again. The crash, the blood, the men, the gun. But mostly, I saw his eyes, the man with the gun, his cold, guilty eyes. Why did he let me go? Why did he not kill me? He was a killer. I saw him. He helped murder someone, but he let me live. Why? That night, I could not sleep. I lay in my bed. Rain fell outside. Every sound made me jump. Was he coming for me? Did he change his mind? I closed my eyes, but I saw him. His face in the rain, blood on his cheek, the gun in his hand, and those eyes, those terrible, sad eyes. Why did he do this terrible thing? And why could I not stop thinking about him? The rain kept falling. Somewhere in the city, he was out there. And I knew this was not the end. This was only the beginning. I met him in the rain that night. I saw murder. I saw blood. I saw death. But what scared me most was not the gun. It was his eyes. They showed me his soul. And his soul was broken. Nothing would be the same again. The rain changed everything. And somewhere deep inside, I knew I would see him again. That man in the rain. That killer with guilty eyes. He let me live, but now I had to live with what I saw. The rain fell all night long, and I waited, scared, alone, haunted by his face. I turned on the TV. The news was on. My father was on the screen. He smiled at the cameras. People clapped for him. He talked about road safety. He talked about making roads better. We must protect our people, he said. Every life matters. Every road must be safe. I stared at the TV. A man was murdered. On that same mountain road. But nobody talked about it. I looked for news about the accident. I searched everywhere. I read every news page. Nothing. There was no accident. No crash. No dead man. Did I dream it? Was I going crazy? No. I saw it. I saw everything. The blood, the men, the gun. But the world said nothing happened. The media said nothing. My father smiled and talked, and I felt very small. I went to work that day. I tried to forget. I tried to act normal, but my hands still shook. My mind still showed me his face. That afternoon I drove home. I looked in my mirror. A car followed me, the same car. Every turn I made, it made too. I stopped at a red light. I looked again. The driver wore dark glasses, but I knew his face. It was him, the man from the rain. My heart stopped. He was following me. Why? To kill me now? The light turned green. I drove fast, very fast. I took many turns, but when I looked back, he was still there. I went to the library the next day. I needed to think. I needed quiet. I sat at a table. I opened a book, but I could not read. Then I saw him. He sat across the room. He did not look at me. He just read a newspaper. But I knew. He came for me. I left fast. My legs felt weak. He was everywhere now, always watching, never speaking, like a ghost. Days passed like this. Every day I saw him. In my mirror, at the coffee shop, on the street. He never came close. He just watched. I could not eat. I could not sleep. Fear lived inside me now. When would he do it? When would he kill me? One evening, I walked home. The sun was going down. I took a shortcut through an alley. It was a stupid choice. I heard steps behind me. I walked faster. The steps got faster too. Then a hand grabbed my arm. I turned around. It was him. His face was close. His eyes were still cold. Please, I said. Please don't kill me. He did not speak. He pulled out his phone. He showed me a photo. It was me, standing on that mountain road. Last week, in the rain. Do you think you are brave? He asked. His voice was quiet. Do you think you are a hero? I could not answer. My mouth was too dry. In this city, he said, heroes die. They die in accidents. Car accidents. Just like him. Who are you? I asked. My voice was very small. I am nobody, he said. I am a ghost. And ghosts can make people disappear. He stepped closer. I stepped back. My back hit the wall. I had nowhere to go, but something inside me broke. I was tired. Tired of fear. Tired of running. Tired of not knowing. Did you kill him? I asked. I looked straight at him. Or did you save him? His face changed just for 1 second. The cold mask broke. Something real showed through. What? He said. The man in the car, I said. Did you kill him or did you help him? He said nothing. His hand dropped. The phone went down. He looked at me different now. Answer me, I said, louder this time. Why does it matter? He asked. His voice was strange now, quieter, softer. Because I need to know, I said. I need to know who you really are. He looked at the ground, then back at me. Rain started to fall again. Light rain this time. I called an ambulance, he said. Very quiet. After you left, I called them. I told them where he was. My heart stopped. What? I am not supposed to tell you this, he said. If my boss finds out, I am dead too. You saved him? I said. I could not believe it. I tried, he said. I do not know if he lived, but I tried. We stood there in the rain. The alley was dark. But something changed between us. He was not just a killer anymore. And I was not just a witness. Why? I asked. Why did you save him? He looked at me. Really looked at me. Why? His eyes were still sad, still guilty. But now I understood why. Because you saw me, he said. You looked at me like I was human. Not a monster, just human. He stepped back. He put his phone away. Forget this conversation, he said. Forget everything, for your own good. Then he walked away. Into the rain. Into the dark. I stood there alone. Water fell on my face. My mind was spinning. He saved the man. He called for help, but he still worked for killers. And what did he want from me? One thing was clear now. This was bigger than one murder, bigger than one night, and somehow my father was part of it. The rain washed over me, but it could not wash away the truth. Something terrible was happening, and I was in the middle of it. My father had a party that weekend, a big party at a rich mansion. Important people came, politicians, business leaders, rich families. I did not want to go, but my father said I must. You are my daughter, he said. You must be there. The mansion was beautiful. Lights everywhere. Music played. People smiled and talked. They drank wine. They laughed loud. My father stood on a stage. Everyone watched him. He started to speak. His voice was strong and clear. "We must build a better city," he said. "We must fight crime. We must protect good people." People clapped. They loved him. He smiled big. He looked like a hero, like a good man. "But to make things clean," he said, "we must work hard. We must make sacrifices. We must do what is right." More clapping, more smiles. I felt sick. His words sounded so good. But I knew the truth now. I saw what happened in the rain. Then I saw someone behind my father, a man in a dark suit. He stood very still, like a guard, like a shadow. My heart stopped. It was him, the man from the rain, Flynn. So close, like he belonged there, like he worked for him. My father turned around. He smiled at Flynn. He put his hand on Flynn's shoulder, like a friend, like family. Flynn did not smile back. His face was blank, empty. He did not move away. My world broke apart. Everything made sense now. Flynn was not the enemy. He was a tool, a weapon. And my father held that weapon. My father was not good. He was not a hero. He was the one who ordered the killing. He was the monster. I felt cold all over. My own father, the man I loved, the man I trusted, he was a murderer. The party went on. People ate food. They drank more wine. They told jokes. But I could not hear anything. My mind was screaming. After his speech, my father saw me. He walked over. He smiled. "Come to my office," he said. "We need to talk." My legs did not want to move, but I followed him. We walked through big halls. We went to a quiet room. He closed the door. "Sit down," he said. I sat. My hands were shaking. He sat across from me. His smile was gone now. "You saw something last week," he said. Not a question, a fact. I said nothing. Fear filled my mouth. "On the mountain road," he said, "in the rain. You were there." "I don't know what you mean," I said. My voice was so small. He laughed, a cold laugh. "Do not lie to me. I know everything," Flynn told me. Flynn. Of course. He worked for my father. He told him everything. "That man in the car," my father said, "he was a problem. He wanted to destroy me. He had to go." "You killed him," I said. "I protected this city," he said. His voice was hard now. "I protected our family, our future." "By murdering people?" I asked. "By doing what must be done," he said. "To build something clean, sometimes hands get dirty. You understand?" I stared at him. This was not my father. This was a stranger. A cold, cruel stranger. "You are my daughter," he said, "but you must understand. If you talk, everything falls. Everything we built, everything we are." "Are you threatening me?" I asked. He smiled again. That terrible smile. "I am protecting you. Stay quiet. Forget what you saw. Live your life." "Or what?" I said. He said nothing, but his eyes said everything. Even his own daughter was not safe. I stood up. I needed to leave. I needed air. I needed to run. I walked to the door. My father did not stop me. I went outside, into the garden. Rain was falling again. Always rain. I walked fast. My heart beat very hard. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. My father was evil. My own father. Wait, a voice said behind me. I turned. Flynn stood there. Rain fell on his face. He looked tired, very tired. Leave me alone, I said. I cannot, he said. I need to tell you something. You told him, I said. You told my father I was there. You work for him. Yes, he said. I work for him. I have no choice. Everyone has a choice, I said. Not me, he said. He saved my life. Years ago. I owe him everything. He is a killer, I said. I know, Flynn said. His voice broke. I know what he is, but I am trapped. If I leave, I die. If I talk, I die. We stood in the rain. Water ran down our faces. I saw pain in his eyes, real pain. But I do not want to owe him your life too, he said. Quiet, very quiet. What do you mean? I asked. He will ask me to hurt you, Flynn said. Soon, I know he will, and I do not want to do it. My breath stopped. My father would kill me. His own daughter. Flynn stepped closer. Really looked at me. You are not safe, he said. Not anymore. What can I do? I asked. Tears came now. But I will try to help you. I will try. He reached out his hand, slow, careful. His hand touched mine, just for a moment, just fingertips. We were both trapped, both prisoners, both controlled by the same man. My father. Why did he save you? I asked. I was young. Stupid. I got in trouble. He helped me. But every help has a price, and I am still paying. Rain fell harder. We stood close. Two people in a storm, two people with no way out. We cannot run, Flynn said. He will find us. He owns this city. He owns everything. Then what? I said. I do not know, he said. But we need to be careful. Very careful. He let go of my hand. He stepped back. Go home, he said. Act normal. Do not let him see your fear. I am scared, I said. Me too, he said. And for the first time, I believed him. He walked away into the dark. I stood alone in the rain. My father was a monster. Flynn was his weapon. And I was the next target. Everything I knew was a lie. Everything I loved was poison. The rain washed over me, but it could not wash away the truth. I was alone, trapped, and time was running out. 3 days passed. I stayed home. I was too scared to go out. Every sound made me jump. Every shadow looked like death. Then my phone rang. It was the police. They wanted me to come. They had questions about an accident, an old accident. What accident? I asked. Your friend, Mira, from last month. On the mountain road, my heart stopped. Mira, my best friend, the woman from the rain, the victim I saw, that was Mira. I dropped the phone. No, 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 Not Mira. Please, not Mira. I picked up the phone again. My hands shook bad. Mira is dead? I asked. Yes. We are sorry. We found her car last week. It went off the cliff. But we need to ask you some questions. She called you that night, before she died. I could not breathe. Mira called me. That night, the night she died, I missed her call. I was driving. I did not answer. I will come tomorrow, I said. I hung up. I sat on my floor. Tears came. Big tears. Mira was my friend. My only real friend. We grew up together. We told each other everything. The same road, the same night. She was the victim, the man they beat, but she was a woman. I remembered wrong, or the rain made me see wrong. Then I remembered something. Mira worked for the government. She studied city money. She found bad things, corruption, stolen money. She told me about it last year. Your father is involved, she said back then. I am sorry, but I found his name. He took money, a lot of money. I did not believe her. I got angry. We fought. We stopped talking for months, but then she called me. That night. She said she had proof, papers, evidence, and someone killed her before she could give it to me. My father killed her. He knew she had evidence. He sent Flynn. He ordered her death. I felt sick. I ran to the bathroom. I could not stop shaking. Mira, my beautiful, brave friend, dead because of my father. I cried for everything, for all the lies, all the death, all the evil. Meanwhile, somewhere else in the city, Flynn stood in my father's office. My father sat behind his big desk. He looked at Flynn. His face was hard. She knows too much, my father said. My daughter. She saw too much. She will talk. I know her. Flynn said nothing. His hands were tight. His jaw was tight. I need you to handle her, my father said, like you handled the others. She is your daughter, Flynn said. His voice was quiet. She is a problem, my father said. She will destroy everything. Our future. What do you want me to do? Flynn asked. But he already knew. Make her disappear, my father said. For a while, or forever, I do not care. Just make her quiet. Flynn felt cold inside. He knew this day would come, but he hoped it would not. He hoped Arthur would not ask this. If you do not do it, Arthur said, I will send others, real killers. People who will not be gentle. At least with you, she might survive. Might. Flynn understood. Do it or she dies anyway. But worse. Much worse. Flynn asked. Tonight, Arthur said, before she goes to the police, before she talks. Flynn left the office. His mind was screaming. He could not kill her. He would not. But if he refused, Arthur would kill them both. He had one choice. Only one. Help her run. That night, Flynn came to my house. It was very late, past midnight. He knocked on my door. Soft knocks. I looked through the window. It was him. I almost did not open the door, but something made me. Maybe I was too tired to be scared anymore. I opened the door. No gun, just a black bag. We need to go, he said. Right now. Go where? I asked. Away, he said. Far away. Your father gave an order. He wants you dead. I know, I said. Tears came again. My best friend. She was the victim that night. Flynn closed his eyes. Pain crossed his face. I know, he said. I am sorry. I tried to save her, but I was too late. And now he wants you to kill me, I said. Yes, Flynn said, but I will not do it. I cannot. Not again. He opened the bag. Inside was money. A lot of money and a passport. A new passport with my face, but a different name. Take this, he said. Leave the city, leave the country, go tonight. Right now, he will find me, I said. Maybe, Flynn said, but maybe not. It is your only chance. What about you? I asked. I am already dead, he said. His voice was flat. When he finds out I helped you, he will kill me, but that is okay. I deserve it. No, I said. You do not deserve it. You tried to save Mira. You are trying to save me. Before her, many others, for your father. I have blood on my hands. So much blood. We stood there. The door was open. Cold air came in. Come with me, I said. Run with me. We can both escape. He shook his head. He will hunt us, both. Better if I stay. Better if I slow him down. Give you time. Flynn, I started. Go, he said, please. Before he sends others, before it is too late. He pushed the bag into my hands. Then he turned to leave. Wait, I said. Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me? He stopped. He did not turn around. Because you are not like him, he said. You are good. You deserve to live. And I am tired. So tired of being his weapon. Then he walked away, into the dark, into the rain that was falling again. I stood there with the bag, with the money, with the new life, and I had to choose, run and live, or stay and die, or fight and maybe destroy my father. The rain fell, time was running out, and somewhere in the city, my father waited to hear that I was dead. I made my choice. I called Flynn. Come get me, I said. We leave together. It is too dangerous, he said. I do not care. Come now. He came 10 minutes later. I got in his car. Rain fell hard. Drive, I said. He drove fast through the empty streets. We headed toward the border, toward freedom. But then lights appeared behind us. 2 black cars. They chased us. Your father found us, Flynn said. The cars came closer. Flynn drove faster. We ran red lights. We turned sharp corners. But they stayed close. We left the city. We drove up the mountain road, the same road where Mira died. Lightning cut the sky. Thunder crashed loud. The black cars hit our back. Our car jumped forward. They want to kill us, I screamed. Flynn drove faster. Rain covered the windows. The road was so wet, so dangerous. Another hit, harder. Our car shook bad. We almost went off the cliff. One black car came beside us. It pushed into our car. Metal screamed. Glass broke. We cannot outrun them, I said. I will try, Flynn said. The cars hit us again and again. We were so close to the edge, so close to falling. Then they hit us one last time, very hard. Our car went sideways. Flynn lost control. We slid on the wet road. We spun around. Everything moved too fast. I screamed. Our car flipped over. We rolled down the hill. We hit rocks. We hit trees. Glass broke everywhere. Everything was pain and noise. The car was upside down. Blood was on my face. My arm hurt bad. Are you okay? Flynn asked. Yes, I said. He covered me with his body. He held me tight. Stay down, he said. I heard footsteps outside. Men were coming. They wanted to check if we were dead. Then sirens came. Police sirens. Getting closer. Cops, a voice said outside. We need to go. The men ran away. Their cars left fast. We were alone. Rain fell through the broken windows. Flynn's blood mixed with the water. He was hurt bad. Flynn, we need to get out, I said. Wait, he said. His voice was so quiet. Listen. The sirens got louder. Red and blue lights flashed. I have lived in the mud for too long, Flynn said. Let me take you out into the light. What do you mean? I asked. The police are coming, he said. I will tell them everything about your father, about the murders. You will be free. But you will go to prison, I said. I deserve it, he said. No, I said. We do this together. We both tell them. We both fight. Police cars stopped above us. Officers came down with flashlights. Help, I yelled. We are down here. They pulled us from the car, slow and careful. Flynn could barely walk. I held his arm tight. We sat on the ground. Paramedics came. They put bandages on us. This was the moment. Truth or lies? My father tried to kill us, I said. He sent those men. He killed my friend last month. This man knows everything. The officers looked shocked. Your father? Arthur? Yes, I said, and Flynn will prove it. He will tell you everything. Flynn nodded. Every murder, every lie, all of it, he said. More police cars came. More lights filled the mountain. We take you to the hospital first, a paramedic said. Then the station, an officer said. We need your statements. Flynn and I looked at each other. We were not running anymore. We were fighting back. You must protect us, I said. My father is very powerful. We will protect you, the officer said. They helped us into an ambulance. We sat together. Our hands touched. Just a small touch, but it meant everything. We were not a fixer and a daughter anymore. We were two survivors, two fighters for justice. The ambulance drove down the mountain, away from death, toward truth, toward light. The rain fell softer. The storm was ending, and I felt hope. We were alive. We were together, and we were going to win. We told the police everything, every murder, every lie, every secret. The news spread fast, very fast. Everyone talked about it. The truth was out. My father was giving a speech on election night. He smiled at the cameras. He talked about winning, about his bright future. Then the police came. They walked onto the stage. They put handcuffs on him in front of everyone, in front of all the cameras. His face went white. His smile died. The crowd went silent. I watched it on TV. I felt nothing. No sadness. No anger. Just emptiness. The trial came. I told my story. People stared at me. Some looked angry. Some looked sad. My father's lawyers called me a liar. They called me a traitor. They said terrible things, but I did not cry. I stood firm. I looked at the judge. I told the truth. Flynn went to prison. 5 years for his crimes. He did not fight it. He said he deserved it. I lost everything after that. My family hated me. My job fired me. People said bad things about me. Old friends stopped talking to me, but I felt peace, real peace. For the first time in my life, 1 year passed, then another, then 3 more. The day came, Flynn's release day. I drove to the prison. Rain was falling, light rain. But his eyes were different now. Clear eyes, free eyes. I got out of the car. We stood there, looking at each other. We just stood there. Rain fell on us both. I looked at his hand. A scar was there. From the crash. From that terrible night. I met you in the rain, I said, and I chose to burn down the house, to stop the storm. He smiled, a real smile. Yes, you did. To start again. To live. He nodded. Yes, I am ready. We got in the car. We drove away from the prison, away from the past, away from all the pain. The rain fell softer. The sky was gray. But we were not scared anymore. We were 2 small people in a big world. And the rain? The rain was just rain now. Nothing more, nothing less. This story may be over, but your English can grow a little more every day. If this video helped you, please support me by pressing like. That one click sends this story to more learners who might need it. Share it with someone you want to comfort or encourage. And please subscribe to Kaviko English Storytime so you can join our quiet reading corner on YouTube. Turn on the bell, sit down with a cup of tea, and meet me again in the next story. Thank you for staying until the end.